There offsides, mind you. The kick I thought was good, but the whistle may have blown before.
Flag came out before the ball was snapped, Bruce.
All right, they'll have to step it a yard and a half, right? So, mind you, it jumped off sides, and the whistle blew before we kicked it. It was good. We're going to go for 2. No, we're not. We're going for 1. I thought we was going for 2 for a second. They took the penalty again. He'll kick it from the 9. Greg Triplett. Reader to hole. Snap is back. Placement's down. Kick is high and long and good. 14-0. 52 in the third. Lebanon leads.
Hello, I'm Allie Lanning.
And I'm Jennifer Templeton.
And we're here at Fakes and Hookers with Ted Oss to make a small presentation.
On behalf of the Blue Devil Booster Club, LHS cheerleaders, coaches, players, and fans, we would like to say thank you for your support and also present to you a souvenir stadium cushion as a token of our appreciation.
Well, thank you. And on behalf of Fakes and Hookers, we say go Blue Devils.
Plays capped off by Rose's 1-yard touchdown run, 14-0 Blue Devils.
A little short kick is going to roll down to the 30, and not bad position. We've tried all kinds of kickers this year. Bubba just kind of scooted that one to the 31. Mind you, it'll take over on their own 31. We're real late in the third quarter. 51 seconds to be exact. And the Bears will take over, and we lead 14-0. And now our defense. They played well all night. They're going to have to dig in again. Greer's in at linebacker. Sellers was out that last play. I'm not sure he's just getting a breather or he got winded over there or hurt. Greer's a linebacker. No, Sellers is in there. They're giving Cantrell a, no, Cantrell's the nose man. Rose is getting the break. They take the ball, fake the option, keep it, pitch it over here. We're there. We knock him out of bounds on about the 31. Sellers was right there. We played that very, very well. Knocked him out of bounds on the 32, give him a yard. They're giving Rose the break. And we got Greer and we got Sellers at linebackers, and then got Alls and Marscadelli and Adams, and we'll check the tackles.
Tackles Alls, Hasty, Cantrell up front. Troy Adams playing despite a painfully sprained ankle last week. Troy held out of practice on Monday and Tuesday, but he's been out there and hasn't missed a play.
Lebanon in a 15 with a free safety, 1 man deep, and a Mose covering the wide out on the other side. They take it, hot pass, looking. Here comes a rush. Adams, long pass down the field, caught down to the 50 and out of bounds. Well, we hit him, but he got it away, and he found a man all the way down. Marthel, I think, down on the 30, well, all the way to our 50. Caught that football. He tipped it up, and then he caught it. Big gain for the Bears with 11 seconds to go in the third, and it's 14-0 Blue Devils. He went out of bounds, and the clock stops.
We flushed the quarterback out of the pocket. Norville was looking for the hot route, couldn't find the receiver, and had Marthel on the far sideline. Mike, pretty good pass and run for the Bears.
There was an 18-yard completion for him on that one.
11 seconds to play in the third. 3 wide outs to the left. Seller or check it, the quarterback's Nova, quick hot pass over the middle, caught outside of the 40 and knocked out of bounds on the 38. They slanted it out, and they hit their big tight end out there, and he carried it all the way to our 38, so Matt Jude is threatening to go back down there again.
Calvo on the reception, 6'4", senior tight end, big target for Mount Juliet. They had him flexed about 7 yards from the tackle. He gets out there with a good pass and a nice catch and run by Calvo. Mount Juliet showing a little spark offensively here as we come to the end of the third quarter.
6 seconds to go in the third. They've hit on 2 straight completions, 3 wide outs to the right. Set on the 38, 1st and 10. They take it and trap, and we hit him and knock him down, and that trap just won't work when you got Alls down there and Hasty and Sellers, and the quarter is ended. I think he lost back to the 39. Let's see forward progress. Anyway, third quarter's history. Lebanon 14, the Bears 0.
I'm Laura Pack.
And I'm Melanie Wright.
We are here at Rochelle McCullough Alls with Jody Alls, Jessica Duggar, and Barry Tatum to make a small presentation.
On behalf of the Blue Devil Booster Club, LHS cheerleaders, coaches, players, and fans, we would like to thank you for your support and also present to you a souvenir stadium cushion as a token of our appreciation.
The law firm of Rochelle McCullough Alls is proud to be a supporter of the Lebanon High School Blue Devil football program. Go Big Blue!
minutes to go in this football game. Tommy Bryan, Mike Manning, Bruce Skeen, John Bryan down on the football field as Lebanon and Mount Juliet locked up in a Region 4 5A football game. Broadcast being brought to you on Cable Vision 3 and on KM Country 1090, Hartsville, Lebanon.
He lost a yard on the last play, back to about the 39.5, barely across the 40 in our territory. It's second down and 11.5. The Bears have got 3 receivers to this side, 1 setback, and 1 receiver to the left. They've had that set most of the night. Take it back to pass. Here comes a pretty good rush. They throw it out in the flat, almost intercepted by Mike Marscadelli. He knocked it down, and he saved a pretty good gain. We dropped our defensive end out. Mike Marscadelli, reaching for his life, knocked it down, and they were trying to hit a back out of the backfield. Incomplete, 3rd and 11.
Good pass rush by the seniors, Kevin Hasty and Tony Cantrell. Norville goes back to pass, and he's throwing off his back foot, folks, as the rush is really getting after him.
We're dropped that in off the cover out the man out of the backfield. We're on a rushing 4 men. They moved Cantrell over here to the defensive end now. He's coming from this left side. They take it and they run a trap in the middle, and they got good yardage out of it and carried it all the way to first down to the 25. Well, we got them in a passing situation, and they picked us up and they ran a trap to that big Oldham kid, and he carried it to the 25-yard line.
Good run.
Or the 26.
Good run from scrimmage by the sophomore, Diego, well, I forgot his name. I'm looking right at it. Diego Oldham. As they checked off, we went to the nickel look. 4 people up front against the run. They rushed hard outside. Oldham hit it right up the middle for the good game.
First down, we'll say 25.5. They're down there knocking again, trailing 14-0. 3 wide outs to the left. Back to pass. Looking, here comes a little rush. Here comes a big rush. Fumble. And Lebanon has let's check the fumble. Who got it? Mount Juliet, we sacked him back on the 37. Cantrell was coming. Hasty was coming. He lost big yardage. Nobody was open. We shot all kinds of people, and he fumbled it, but he got his fumble back, and he lost about what? Mike, what do you got? Lost.
We got him from the 26 back to the 37, 11 yards on that play.
2nd and 21 now. They got to go somewhere around the 15. So a big play for our defensive front. Now they send them 2 wideouts coming our way and 1 to the left. And then it's time they have 2 setbacks. Noble's the quarterback. Lebanon's back in their 50. Take the ball, quick hot pass over the middle. Caught, good catch. Carries it across the 28 to the 27. Somewhere around the 27. Good catch and a good pass. They slanted us out there and caught it. Got some good yardage back, about 9 or 10 of it. They're 3rd down and 12. They're on the 28.
Defensive end on that far side got his hands up in a hurry. Almost tipped that football as it left the line of scrimmage, but a good job by Norville locking in on that receiver.
Norville has put the ball in the air a lot. That's what Mount Juliet tended to do evidently all night. Lebanon in a nickel defense. Take the ball inside option. It's an option. He's got room. He pitches. He's got it outside. He's to the 20, and he's pulled down on the 20 where it'll be 4th down. That time they ran an option. Sellers made the tackle on the 20. This is a big play right here. 9:37 in the 4th. Lebanon 20. Bears 0. Ball on the 20. They need 5.
They need 5. The hot pass has been a good play for them. The second back through has been a good play for them, Bruce. A couple of plays haven't gone anywhere. That would be the inside stuff, the dives and the traps inside. In most cases, haven't done a whole lot for Mount Juliet. Lebanon's defense wanting to rise to the occasion right here.
4th down on a 20. Barely inside of it. Got to go to the 15. Long count. Almost moved back to pass. Flags flying. Mount Juliet moved, and that'll hurt them. They jumped barely. We've seen this flanker moving. I think that's what they got him for. Illegal motion. The Bears are going to be 4th down and 10 yards to go on the 25. They keep shooting themselves. They get down there, and then they get the big penalty that hurts them. Now they're 4th down and 10 on the 25.
Mike, the penalties tonight have hurt Mount Juliet.
Again, tonight, there's 4 penalties for 35 yards, but the 1 penalty took away the big pass play.
They send their receiver in with a play. That's number 85, Scott Baker, just checked in. Baker's been catching some slant passes. Let's see. Ledman's up in a 50. Got 3 linebackers, maybe a 4-3 and dropping the ends now. Take the ball, back to pass. Here comes Cantrell. Here comes a rush, and Cantrell got him! Tony Cantrell, the nose guard, knocked the center backwards, got back there, spilled the quarterback. Big Tony Cantrell. Back on the 30, Tommy. He's come up with another big play.
Negative yardage once again, and Tony Cantrell right in the middle of the play. Last year, he led this football team in tackles for loss. Tony Cantrell coming into this football game, 16 tackles in 2 football games. Of that number, 5 were behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that sends the Mount Juliet people heading to the exits. When they're heading early, folks. 7:58 still to go. Anything can happen. It's only 14-0. We run a trap. Moss almost fumbled it. He caught it back in midair, it looked like, and got to the 35, and Chavez almost got a penalty as he was blocking late. We got about 4 out of it up to the 34.5. Moss was juggling that football. 7:36, Tommy.
Came on that Redskins play, Bruce, and not a good exchange between the quarterback and the tailback, between Triplett and Moss. Checking into the football game for Lebanon, Stonecipher at a wide receiver spot. Mo Thompson's going to get a little break.
He's played both ways all night. We got a wide out to the right. That's Reader. I set. Take the ball, run Rose, and Rose trying to work his way for a yard, yard and a half. He crossed the 35, got to the 36. If they give it to him, they did. 36, we got to go to the 40.5. We're looking straight down at it, under 7 minutes. Clock ticking, 6:56, and some of the Mount Juliet people have decided to get out of here early. Not a whole lot of them, but a few of them. Lebanon's people are sitting